Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be having a quick look at PES 2014 against PES 2013. We're going to be comparing both games side by side and a quick look at the menus you can see here. This isn't the full retail version, of course. The demo only has 4 teams available. And when it does come to launch, we'll have a hell of a lot more. Now, this is the latest video of PES 2014 that was shown just yesterday by Adam at IGN. And it was nicely played, it has to be said, but we'll take a quick look at the game plan. Very similar to last year. A couple of added things. The icons have changed a little bit. And when it comes to the tactics, of course, they're being further enhanced. Dante here, you can see the traditional PES hexagon is back, so you really can compare similar players. And the strategies that have been shown before in the other videos now can be tweaked in-game as well. And let's get into the action. So right off the bat, you'll notice the crowd looks a hell of a lot different from 2013. They look alive, more realistic. And then we have a look, of course, inside the tunnel. Unfortunately, the same commentators, Jim Beglin and John Champion, make a return, but what can we do about that? So out steps the players from the tunnel, taking their time. We have a look at that stadium and fans holding up the boards. It looks fantastic. It'll be interesting to see what it does look like in other stadiums. Of course, we've only seen the Alliance Arena as of late. It is a beautiful stadium nonetheless. The players looking fantastic. As they applaud the fans, and we have a look at the 2 teams for today. Very solid lineup for Bayern Munich, who you'd have to feel have to be one of the strongest teams in the game after their last season. They have such a solid team now. They really are a force to be reckoned with. And then a look at the Brazilian side. No Neymar there, so it looks like it has been updated. And we're going to get right into the action. So, PES 2014 on the top left, PES 2013 in your bottom right. Now, please remember that PES 2013 is actually on the PC, and the turf has been enhanced to look better than the default turf is. But other than that, it is the same game. First thing you'll notice is the pace. A lot slower in PES 2014, making it a little bit more realistic. Definitely. People still saying though that PES 2014 looks robotic, but I tend to disagree with that comment. It looks a hell of a lot better than it ever has done before. The movement, the physicality of the game, graphics as well. The grass is looking a little bit better than it ever has been. You can see as though it's a scrappier game now on PES 2014. You feel it's going to take a lot of skill, as an early chance here as Neuer makes a good save. Something that people were complaining about was the goalkeepers haven't looked fantastic or anywhere near that. We'll find out when comes the demo just how good the goalies are, but I really do hope that they are very, very good, because that can make or break a football game, no doubt about it. So we move on, half an hour played. There are not many chances in this matchup. In fact, Adam, who's playing Bayern Munich, doesn't actually have one shot in this game, which was a little bit worrying why he's not opting to shoot. I know he was talking whilst playing, so that's never easy. But he said he was playing on the highest difficulty, so if this is Superstar, doesn't look too bad because Santos can play. The passing and the moving is very nice. You really can tell the difference here just from the two screens. And here is a chance with a header. It's a good header as well, the way he moves away, comes towards the ball. And he just tries to flick this into the far corner, but just gets it wrong. You also see the ball now in PES 2013. It's stuck to their feet. It's not a single entity, it's scripted almost. And PES 2014 is not going to be like that, which makes it a completely different game. Someone said this is about a 75% build, and if that is the case, of course, still 25% left. That's an awful lot of amount of time or percentage left to tweak things. So there's half time. It is 0-0. The scoreboards have taken a little bit of a different approach. The badges look a little bit bigger. You can see the possession stats there, 68%, but still goalless. So into the second half. But what do you guys feel? Let me know in the comments. Are you looking forward to PES 2014? Has it taken the right direction this year? Of course, it's a whole new engine. It's going to take time. If people think that this is going to be the perfect football game, it's not going to happen. It's going to take Konami a couple of years to really be able to enhance it fully, especially on next gen. But I feel it is shaping up very nicely. And Adam himself said he's not going for arcade. This isn't meant for children or kids of 10 years of age. It's meant for people that want to play a realistic game of football, want to sit down on a Sunday evening and play a couple of good solid matches that are tantalizing and exciting to play. And I feel that's a good idea because you're catering there towards a very specific audience, but if you can get it right, if they can nail the perfection, and it looks very nice, the speed looks perfect, and this is on videos, which normally videos look a little bit faster. But here is Ribery trying to skip round his man. It was a good challenge. But it is a scrappy game. Sometimes this is life, this is football. Of course, Bayern Munich you would fancy to beat Santos, but sometimes things don't always pan out the way they do. And this year, with heart being a big part of the game, and look at the way Dante got up for that header there. Looked brilliant, didn't it? And then there's a possible chance here. Thought they were going to shoot that. Should have had a shot, the computer, but opted not to. Bayern Munich try and switch it out wide. Muller down the line, loses possession. Comes in with a wonderful challenge there, and a beautiful ball up the line. Mandzukic trying to run away. I think the animations look a lot better now as well when it comes to running. Also stiff and rigid. And you can see there, right there, look at the beautiful battling play that we have never seen before in PES. We've seen it in FIFA, of course, time and time again, but finally this year we're going to be getting that, well, impact engine, as of course we've known from FIFA. So into the final few minutes. No goals in either game. Would have been nice to see a goal so we could see the celebrations, the crowd and the noise. Of course the noise has been muted in this video, but you can check out the full game over at IGN. But there we have it, 0-0. Goalless all around. Anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you looking forward to PES 2014? Has it taken the right direction? I feel it has, but we will see. The demo surely will be announced this week at some time. Anyway, but until next time, be sure to rate, comment and subscribe. And take care.